sis, how about... Can I watch the performance?
In my face. How y'all doing? I get lights and everything. So these are some of my youth from the If We Ruled the World project. So yeah, I'm getting to that age where I want babies, and I feel empty when they're not around me. So I'm just like, so yeah. Money not run right, no. Off to make $1, get about this thug life. I wanna be more than just a thug's wife, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Would you like a cookie? Freshly baked, coming hot straight out the oven, like better than sex cake. What I make's better than good loving. Turkey stuffing, prime roast, I ain't chicken. Finger licking goodish, make you wanna dip all 10 fingers within. My heat comes from within like a curse, heavier than 6 in. They say black vixens like me were only made to stick their sticks in. A slave to their system, caged in like in a pig pen. So I had to take my big black pen and stick it to them, cause I ain't no second-rate citizen. I'm a woman, poet like Maya A, first lady like Riz Obama. So no, it not gonna work, I can't just be your baby mama. If this is a man's world, then women control the weather. You think I made this too hot? Take off your sweater. And no, I ain't Rihanna, go buy your own umbrella. It's raining, you know the saying. If you can't stand the heat I'm spitting, by all means consider this your eviction notice. Get out my kitchen. Alright. Too busy to hear them moan. They always make fun of me because they like, yo, when you about to get it, take off your glasses. So, one of those. I hope you feel good about yourselves for paving the way for the next generation, for teaching them that sex sells with little to no protection, paid in full for penetration, for showing them the way all together now. Pimps up, hoes down. Who me? Says the new age elders all looking around. Who else but you? Cause them little girls couldn't have taught themselves the latest trends when little to no clothes is in promoting sins. And oh, he's so cute, he's gonna break a lot of hearts. Okay, so now you can't keep up with him cause you gave him a head start, filling up their heads with garbage and telling them lies like you forgot that the revolution will not be televised. You say you care, but when they try to tell you how they feel, you say, hold on, I can't listen to you right now, baby. American Idol is on. Nobody cares to hear that crying child sad song, but yet the world stays tuned for the next William Hung. I didn't want to be rude to that child, that's why I didn't give him a chance. Well, while you were too busy watching your manners, that child just shot up his class. That child overdosed on crack. That child had too much potential. That child just grew up too fast. I wonder why I lied, my bad. I really wonder how long it will take for you to change your ways. The time is now. I mean your children, our children will grow up anyhow. I just wondered if you cared enough to make them grow up proud, yo. Proud enough to hold their heads high, eyes watching God. Proud enough to know the real from the fake. Are you that fraud? Or will they have low self-esteem? Are you raising future fiends with oversized holes in their hearts because no one heard their screams so loud like sirens, haunted by dirty dreams of childhood events they couldn't control as blocked out memories been heard. Those your legacy curse. Those shivering souls literally sleeping on cold basement floors and dingy shirts. Those in dingy dark places filled with confusion and hatred because mama's a basehead. Sold her own soap for the streets. And when she was all used up, sold her chip to sell that. Yo, the predestined decree. Apples never fall far from their trees. And when we can all agree, maybe then we'll feel free to free the children. Living scared as hell because they living in hell. Oh well, oh no, please won't somebody save them. Worse than that, why aren't we listening? Tell me, why can't we hear them when they right next door? Some are in your own homes, yet you're too busy to know, too busy to hear them moan. And see, to me, that don't even begin to make sense. Because it's not like I'm telling you to go to an orphanage and pick up the next sad face like these words have just inspired you, so now you're filled with faith. No, see, I know better than that. See, I always keep it real. I just feel we should at least take care of our own. That's how I feel. I hope you feeling this, because this is how I feel, to keep it real. Me no want that like you feel to make that drug deal. And since the survival of the fittest, your little girl might get killed. Either by crooked cops or just cause that snitch squealed. And I'm still talking about them kids just in case you got lost between the lines, running for cover, trying to hide, not get shot. But if this just happens to hit home, premeditated, I'm aiming straight for your heart. And I won't miss, cause I was one of those who was raised in the dark with one chance to blast and one reason to live. I want to be the one to pass a well-lit torch to the kids. Do you?
Yes.
I'll be by your side to show we love. Cause it's still our sons that they're killing, and I don't know what else I should do to get through to you. Cause even when they turn their backs on us, I'll be by your side to show we love. Cause it's still our son that they're killing, and I don't know what else to do to get through to you.
Young prince, you shall not be forgotten. Ever soon your life was like a night light, a reflection to the moon. I say night light cause your light brightened up the room. I say your life cause your life was taken too soon. This can't be right, no. Why'd you have to go? Can't sleep nights now, awakened by the sorrow. Such a sad, sad story. Sad, sad song. Such a sad, sad day. My condolences to your mom. Yes. It is I, the one who let that cage bird out so it can fly. Like Maya, a cool drink of water before I die. And like my father say, no other man before the I. I often wonder why I cry, yeah, a bit too often to deny the power of words. Keep me grounded like the earth, my body works to me. It carries my soul to work, and that's my claim to fame. Rags to riches, change the game, causing lyrical hurricanes whenever I touch the stage. My words embody fire, so I let it burn. What's in a name? Well, the name's the mad poet, though some poets do call me flames. I'm at the aliyah-Cohiba, smoking a Cohiba. If you want to screw face, just know this, señorita. Don't play that, hey, hey, hey. Tell them about the M.A.D, then send them to that holy place to get prayer on Sunday, Domingo. The boys, they say they love my flow, my lingo. He took me to the Malacon, that king called me a mango. Delicioso, paparazzi taking your photos. Still, this is just poetry, and this is just the way it. So don't tell me it's not worth fighting for. Nah, cause we can win this fight. I think about it when I go to sleep every night. If poetry's my bed, I'ma spread it right. Best foot forward, yeah, every time I touch a mic. Shots fired, crossfire, shoot back. Uninspired, mind travel, unpack. The gorilla moves through the woods in all black. You can fool wolves, pray them off track, then clap back. Behave, manslaughtered, engraved, enslaved. Release the beast from cage. At my age, I URL my webpage. Then pull from things from my past that I've saved. I've lost lots, like Lot's wife was not saved. At all costs, like cut diamonds I engage. Then touch hearts, says Simon, cause he said nothing in this life is promised these days.
Oh God, what's my responsibilities? Oh God, what can you do for me? Oh God, what's my responsibilities? one more thing. Can I say one more thing? Yeah. All right, cool. All right. Okay, good. Sisters, can you hear me? Woo! I got a message for you. Did you know that only good trees bear good fruit? And did you know that you do not deserve to be abused? Never settle for less. You deserve the best. Your love is truth. Like life is what you make it. So sister, just do your best. Hard work and dedication. Then let God do the rest. You've got life-giving food in your bosom. So feed the youth. Like your sons and daughters, lovers and fathers all lean on you. Oh life. See, life is what you make it. Oh darling, oh dear. And love is what is felt whenever you are near. So celebrate over your own creation and fame. Holy days should be created in your honor, your name. I admire the greats, Maya Angelou, Sonia, Sanchez, and the main great one, my mother. Cause without her, my life would have never been this great. The opportunities bestowed upon a sister could change a race. And since I'm every woman, my children shouldn't be faced with the effects of mental slavery, cause freedom's a mind state. So sisters, go beyond the bayou and intake the beauty that lies behind your mistakes and imperfections, cause heaven is hidden in your reflection, yet still hell is what most of us go through to get attention.
Oh God, what's my responsibilities? Oh God, what can you do for me? Oh God, what's my responsibility?
Suviana. Jeez.
Coming in the contact every time I think of my grave bed. Every time I over-exercise the use of my battery. That leaves me dying on a 1% left. Breaking my dignity, moving patriarchy on my back. So I have a tendency to live alone when male-dominated society stream me in sections like nursing or hairdressing. Jeopardy, I'm trying to find my inner blackness. That $1,000 question that sounds a bit facetious, but truthfully I'm a black woman that's uptight, phony, and fake because I grew up in Richmond Hill where a Frederick Douglass doesn't live in the consciousness. And the accelerating culture of instant gain skips all the processes to re-socialize the mentally broken females. But because we are not a regular type of people, we end up with a Sojourner Truth and a Harriet Tubman that led slaves from point A to point B using codes of quilts and hymns. My people singing in harmony, cause you know when you're good to mama, mama's good to you. So don't you ever think that massive destruction and guns ammunition will train me to think that my blackness is insignificant to the wealth and success of these urban cities. That would be nothing without my people working on sugar plantations to build this economy. My character is cross-examined when I can't be controlled or managed. I try to maintain my merit status as I'm unappreciated for the academics that I do, yet heavily criticized for every misstep and stumble. No, things don't come easy for me, although I don't use it as an excuse. Hardships do leave a mark on me, and I can't neglect the black man that wasn't there for me. I'll try not to drift from the concept as the uplifting female movement talks. This issue needs to be addressed because it has long-term effects on my decisions like my homo or heterosexualness. However, there's nothing wrong with me expressing my education and being proud of my abilities to learn, because it's not always about everyone else. It's important that I take time to love myself. My aggression is not put on display to push people away. However, if you're intimidated by the strong, educated black female, then I know you haven't been mentally emancipated.
Oh God, what's my responsibility?
Like a movie, we all have hidden features. Because I am a woman, I was told I can't uphold the power that he can't. Supposed to stay in the kitchen and grow old. To me, that's just a story that's been told. Change will come because I follow the risen one. I chase after you in these days. My life's not shunned. I bow down and give you praise because I'm wonderfully made. I am the I am that I am. Made individually special, not like the some who refuse to praise the risen one. I am a woman. I am a woman. Been through the struggle. Speak when you've been spoken to. Silence is a medication. But please, 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 I provoke you to stand tall even when they try to break you. Not being able to stay cool when he abused, refused, mentally raped you. I'm not not afraid. God's by my side. I take the chance. I won't run and hide. But we got no strength. We got no might. We've been broken down. It's time to cry. But I need to know why. Why you define me? You define women by the traits, meaning their mistakes. You define women by their figure, meaning their shape. So because you think I'm not beautiful, because of my mistakes, you define me as something that's fake. Well, I don't care. I'm here to stand up and take my place because the God I serve is gratefully great. You spit on me, not the spit like saliva, but the spit that sticks in my head when you say your tricks that used to hurt me. Well, too bad. I ran into a strong tower. People like you back in the day, they call you a prick. Now catch this mix. A woman like me, all I'm trying to say is whether you give me a chance or you don't, whether it's Espanol, Francais, or English, I was born this way. I'm highly intellectual, I got the guts, and I am a woman.
Oh God, what can you do for me? Oh God, what's my responsibility?
What? My babies. My babies, yo. Let them talk, yo. So, yo, look, this is what we're gonna do. One more. Yeah, one more. So, I go to York University, right? I would be acting like that too, but yesterday something happened. Right, it's up there, right? But, so, I have a poem called Uncool True Story that I wrote a while back, but it seems like I need to say it right now. I feel like due to the recent events, it's fitting. So I'm gonna say that one, and then we're gonna, go back over there. But yeah, the liquor song coming up. Liquor song. Stop me off. That one did change your ass.
Change your eyes, empower lives, fight for freedom, inspire minds. If we rule the world, if we rule the world, change your eyes, empower lives, fight for freedom, inspire minds. If we rule the world, if we rule the world.
I used to pick on her, she was as skinny as a stick. I wasn't scared of her, she didn't run with a clique. I ran my own crew. We were hard to get to know, we threw parties. Oh no, she wasn't allowed to go. What would I look like to my peers? I had my own affairs, a reputation to uphold. We had hallways those folks couldn't walk through. If you were uncool, you had to abide by the cool's rules. And in the lunchroom, she sat far away from the table, but still close enough for us still to be able to throw out garbage at her. She never said a word, she just brushed it off like it never even hurt. We had class together. She tried to transfer, they wouldn't let her. Said we were both grown, said we should both know better. Had to threaten her, told her if she ever told on me again, I'd let her have it, make her life a living hell. Though I already did, what was she gonna do? This little punk, I ran this school, yo. I'm your mama here. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I had this girl shook, she knew the rules of the constitute, different levels of society. She was at the bottom of the food chain and I was like that lion queen. I just wanted to see what it would take to break her spirits, and now that I'd succeeded, oh man, did I regret it. All for acceptance, picked on people to please, the ones I felt a compelling need to impress. Not even in my worst dreams could I have ever foreseen the future events, and I thank God with all of me that I'm still here to tell this story. Though I get a bit choked up, cause for real, I'm really sorry. She had a so-called secret crush, so I thought it would be funny. Should have never sent her on that prank date with my cousin cousin Corey. He took her to this makeout spot and left her there till morning, locked up in a trunk, tied up and blindfolded. The next day was a day, personally, I'll never forget. Don't know how she gotten out of the trunk. Same clothes, just soiled and wet. Feeling uneasy, I left, snuck out through a back exit, peeked in through a window to witness the events that followed, like something from a horror flick, sickly entitled Hearts Are Hollow. Yo, oh my gosh, what's that? Something black from out her knapsack. She didn't hesitate to cock it back. Fully loaded, she was no longer cursed to be that nerd, cause at that moment she gripped the world in the palm of her hand. Man, she owned it. The pain was in too deep within. She just couldn't control it, and in an instant, like a ticking time bomb, she just exploded. And I, from behind enemy lines, just cried blue murder. Man, she wrote it. I seen blood pour from souls of those who used to tease her and those who sat quiet, those who never bothered her but never helped her either, those who'd mistreat her, and those who used to gossip and giggle when they would see her. That laughter used to pierce through her heart, and in the dark, all alone, she would cry and moan in her room. She never understood why it poured when it rained. She just wanted someone else for once to feel her pain. Still shooting, she just started to scream and scream and scream. Then she put it in her mouth. She was only 17. Suicide, cause she was a misfit socially. If only she had known that this sick society even chastised Christ on that cross on Calvary. If I knew then what I know now, oh my, oh my, oh my, I wouldn't have been so mean. I would have smiled when I walked by, and then maybe all those students wouldn't have had to die. And then maybe that girl, oh, maybe that girl, no, maybe that girl wouldn't have committed suicide. Blessings, you know? One love.
Mm-hmm.